and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back for another video. I hope that you're all doing good. If it is your first time to be my channel, please subscribe and turn on the bell icon that will appear after subscribing the channel. And after doing that, you will be the first one to get all the latest news about Kaizer Chiefs that you are providing each and every day. Coast Nation, here this is where all Coast Nation fans meet and talk about Kaizer Chiefs. So here we are discussing everything that is happening at Nature Arena. And for those of you, if you're new here, you may now join us by subscribing the channel. And remember to turn on the bell icon that will appear after subscribing the channel. And after doing that, you will be the first one to get all the latest news about Kaizer Chiefs that you are providing each and every day. Coast Nation, today I have some news that I want to show you in this video. So what you need to know right now, please stay here and watch the video until the end. And without wasting time, now let's dive into the story and talk about Kaizer Chiefs. As a PSL transfer window continues, the club, PSL clubs are very busy to preparing for the 2026 and 2027 football season. And as the Kaizer Chiefs continues its preparation in Spain, now there is a report suggesting that Kaizer Chiefs have shown some of interest in several players from different clubs across the African continent, including PSL clubs. But in today's video, we're going to talk about among the players who reportedly to be linked with a move to Nature Arena. Kaizer Chiefs had a golden opportunity to sign a Brooklyn Paul as a midfield reinforcement emerges. Kaizer Chiefs supporters have been handed an exciting transfer update that could shape the club's future midfield, with the reports suggesting that Durban City defensive midfield Brooklyn Paul has been offered to the Sweet Jersey. While no official agreement has been reached and no formal transfer has been confirmed, the development has sparked the trend of excitement among Marco supporters who have been eager to see the club continues strengthening its squad ahead of the new season. Paul has built a growing reputation as one of South Africa's most promising young midfielders. His performances over the past seasons have attracted attention from scouts and clubs both locally and abroad. His representatives are believed to have explored opportunities in Europe, but they now reportedly see Kaizer Chiefs as the deal destinations for the next stage of his career, a chance that could benefit everyone. For many young South African footballers, the dream is to eventually play in Europe. However, making that lead directly from a smaller club can often be difficult. A successful spell at one of the country's biggest clubs can significantly increase a player's profile and provide the experience needed to compete at the highest level. That appears to be the thinking behind Paul's reported availability. His representatives reportedly believe that joining Kaizer Chiefs would provide him with legal exposure in one of Africa's biggest football markets. Playing for a club with a starter of Kaizer Chiefs would bring greater media attention, bigger matches, and more opportunities to impress scouts from overseas. For Kaizer Chiefs, the move could represent a smart investment rather than simply another signing. Instead of bringing in unexperienced players nearing the end of his career, the club would be acquiring a young midfielder who still has a plenty of room to develop while already possessing qualities that could help the team immediately. Rising through the ranks, Brooklyn Paul has quietly developed into one of Durban City's most consistent performances. Operating primarily as a defensive midfielder, he has become known for his discipline, tactical intelligence, and a willingness to do the hard work that often goes unnoticed. While attacking players usually grab the headlines with goal and assists, defensive midfielders are responsible for maintaining balance, protecting the defense, and ensuring the team remains compact. Those are exactly the qualities that have made a Paul such an important figure for Durban City. Through the rest of the season, he consistently demonstrated excellent positioning, strong tackling ability, calm decision making, and pleasure at an impressive work rate through allowed him to cover large areas of the pitch. Rather than than diving into reckless challenges, he has shown maturity in reading the game, intercepting passes, and break up opposition's attacks before they become dangerous. These are characteristics that a coaches highly value, particularly in modern football, where controlling midfield often determines the outcomes of matches. Nedbank Cup success rests his profile. One of the biggest reasons why Poggen Paul has attracted growing interest in his performances during Durban City's memorable Nedbank Cup campaign. Cup competition often provide young players with the opportunity to test themselves against stronger positions, and Poggen Paul embarrassed that a challenge. As the Durban City progressed through the championship, he became one of the team's most reliable performances in midfield. His ability to protect the back four, recover possession, and help range attacks from deep, playing a major role in the club impressive run to lifting the trophy. Winning silverware naturally brings attention to players, but it was the manner in which Poggen Paul performed that impressed many observers. Even in high pressure matches, he remained composed, disciplined, and confident in possessions. Those displays reportedly caught the attention of several admirers, leading to speculation about his future. Why Kaizer Chiefs could be interested? Kaizer Chiefs have been working to build a squad capable of competing consistently for major honors again. Although the club has strengthened several areas of the team over the recent transfer window, midfield remains one of the most important positions to improve. Every successful side requires balance. Creative players need the freedom to attack, but they also require teammates who can recover possessions, protect the defense, and control the tempo of the match. That is where a Poggen profile becomes particularly attractive. His defensive awareness allows attacking midfielders to express themselves with greater freedom, while his composure in possession means he can also contribute to build attacks from the back. At a relatively young age, there is every reason to believe he could continue improving under experienced coaches and alongside his professionals. A long-term investment. Modern football increasingly rewards clubs that invest in young talents before those players reach their full market value. Rather than competing for expensive established stars, many clubs now focus on identifying promising youngsters who can develop into top performances. So the Kaizer Chiefs secure Poggen Paul's signature. They will not only strengthen their current squad but also potentially increase the player's value over time. If performed consistently in the famous black and gold jersey, European interest could quickly intensify, creating the possibility of a significant future transfer. That approach has become common across world football, with clubs balancing immediate success against long-term financial planning. Competition could increase. One factor Karachev will have to consider is that the talented young players Lele remains available for long. Once a player begins attracting attention from multiple clubs, a transfer negotiation often become more complicated. Although Morgan Paul has reported being offered to Kaizer Chiefs, there is no guarantee they will have to a clear runs at signing him. Other Premier Soccer League clubs and a potential overseas teams could also decide to pursue the midfielder if they believe he fits their long-term plans. That means Kaizer Chiefs may eventually need to act defensively if they truly see him as a part of their future. Is he ready for the big stage? Moving from Durban City to Kaizer Chiefs will represent a significant step up in expectations. Against the Chiefs, every performance is analyzed by thousands of supporters and the media. Players are expected to compete for trophies, endorse intense pressure, and deliver consistent results through the seasons. Not every talented youngster adapts immediately to that environment. However, Poggen Paul's calm temperament and mature performances suggest he possesses the mentality needed to embrace bigger challenges. If given time to settle and develop, he could become an important figure in Kaizer Chiefs midfield for years to come. What happens next? At this stage, the reported transfer remains that reported opportunity. There's a rather than a completed deal. The Kaizer Chiefs, no Durban City, have officially confirmed the negotiation, and there has been no announcement regarding an agreement between the clubs. Supporters will therefore have to remain patient while the situation develops. Transfer stories can change quickly, especially during the off-seasons, and discussions often remain confidential until clubs are ready to make formal announcement. In the race, the fact that a plug-in poll has reportedly been offered to Kaizer Chiefs as a certain generated excitement among the Amakosi faithful. His performances for Durban City, particularly during the Crash's successful Netbank Cup campaign, have shown that he possesses the qualities needed to compete at the highest level. His ability to shout, the defense, recover positions, and detect the tempo from midfield makes him one of the most intriguing young talents currently available in South African football. Whether Kaizer Chiefs decide to move forward with a formal offer remains to be seen, but if the club believes Poggen Paul as the potential main receiver see in him, this could be an opportunity worth pursuing. For now, all eyes remains on Nature Arena as his supporters eager waits to see whether a Brooklyn Paul will become the latest player to wear the famous black and gold shades. Whether another class will step in and win the race for one of South Africa's brightest emerging midfielders. This is True Talk, where Coach Nation fans meet and talk about Kaizer Chiefs. So here we are discussing everything that is happening at Nature. Now, welcome back to say to be updated.